Goo Goo clusters are a favorite candy all over the South. And this year, Goo Goo lovers have special reason to take comfort. Count Anna Werner among them.
It starts with a creamy layer of marshmallow nougat fused to a gleaming sheet of caramel, which is spread into ribbons, chopped, bathed in milk chocolate, coated with peanuts, then more chocolate. And presto, you have a legendary Southern treat.
I run out and get you a Goo Goo.
The Goo Goo cluster, which folks in Nashville, Tennessee have been making and eating for 100 years.
When you have a brand, first of all, that's 100 years old, that's a very rare and unique thing that needs to be celebrated in and of itself.
Here's the actual end product.
The actual end product, yeah.
Lance Payne is Executive Vice President of the Standard Candy Company, which makes Goo Goo clusters. The story, he says, begins around 1900 with a peddler named Howell Campbell selling goods, including candy, from his horse and buggy. He started experimenting with his products and in 1912 made confectionery history.
So this is the first combined element candy bar invented in America. Okay?
Meaning like layers?
So you had chocolate bars, you had toffee bars, but you didn't have chocolate, marshmallow nougat, peanut, caramel, all incorporated into one item.
That's right, before the Clark bar, the Milky Way, Snickers, and the rest. And Goo Goos quickly became a part of every Southern child's DNA.
Yes, and I wish there was some way that I could tell the folks who haven't tried a Goo Goo just how good they are.
The Goo Goo's fame grew in large part because of its connection with another emerging Nashville institution, the Grand Ole Opry, with country stars like Minnie Pearl and Lester Flatt singing its praises. For decades, the candy was handmade. Today, the plant can churn out 130,000 per day. To celebrate its 100th birthday, more than 40 local chefs have whipped up an assortment of recipes that explore the many wonders of the Goo Goo.
This is homemade marshmallow fluff.
At the Loveless Cafe, another Nashville favorite,
Fold in these chopped Goo Goos.
pastry chef Elisa Huntsman created a Goo Goo pie.
I just kind of winged it. Just like, you know, Goo Goos, marshmallow, chocolate. I was like, that works for me.
Not surprisingly, it works for the customers as well.
Super good.
You love me again. Yes, a Goo Goo.
For Loveless Cafe manager Jesse Goldstein, the appeal of this much-beloved candy is simple.
I think there's a simplicity in all great Southern food, and Goo Goos are like that. There's not a whole lot going on. There's no sprinkles, no fancy drizzles on top. It's a Goo Goo.
Wouldn't be Nashville without it.
No, certainly not.
Everything is all right.